5 minutes to learn and a lifetime to master. Hi, my name is Larry Johnson. Around 2005, I had been working at my job, I guess, up to that point, 30 years. And in 2005, I decided to leave my job. Up until that point, I've always had a side hustle to always make extra money, working on the side. And I found out prior to 2005 that I would work my regular job, say, Monday through Fridays. And I made good money in the industry that I worked in. But I also had a side hustle where I made very good money. And I liked what I did. I was having fun doing what I did on Saturday and Sundays, and Monday through Friday I worked my regular job. And I found out that my side hustle, I was in 2 days on a Saturday and Sunday make more money in 2 days than I did my regular job. And at the same time, I was reading the literature, and it was talking about following your Friday night essence. And I had been working a job of division of labor, in that rut. But I found a lot of freedom and exhilaration on that weekend, like doing what I like doing and making money. I was making money, and I looked at the money I was making, and then I looked at the check that I was getting from my regular job, which I had benefits because I had kids. And I said, wow, in 2 days I made more money on the side than I did working my regular mini day job, which gave me the benefits to take care of my kids. And so in 2005, I said, you know what? I'm going to take this buyout that was being offered, and I was going to concentrate on making money and following my passion of what I wanted to do. And that is when I made that decision in 2005 to leave my job after 30 years of working for somebody else. The day after I left my job, and I took the buyout and left, and I was at home, and I remember laying in the bed the day after I had taken the buyout. And I looked up at the ceiling and I said, wow, there is nobody to tell me what to do. For 30 years, I was told to do this and do that. Okay, what's next? Okay, do this, do that. That wasn't there no more. That routine rut had stopped in its tracks. And I looked up and I said, well, I have to follow the literature of what I had learned from Mark at that point. And I started looking. I went to Turner School of Construction at NJIT in Newark, New Jersey School of Engineering. They was running I think it was a 3 or 6 month program where you can go to Turner School of Construction and you'll be given a certificate that you graduated from the school, which me and a partner took that course. We got introduced to a gentleman who said, if you want to make good money, come to New York, after we graduated from that course. And I was like, wow. So I contacted this person, and we went into New York. We had our company set up, and we started in 2005 with our construction company. And we was bidding on jobs in the city of New York, which was science labs, building science labs in the school through modernizing them. Also, library upgrades and a host of other things in the school. And so we could assemble a crew, and we had a lot of family working for us. We had a lot of guys that my partner knew out of New York, and we went into the school systems in New York. And our first year, we made some good money. I guess that first year we might have made maybe $200,000. The company made, and we paid everybody. And then each year it got better. So by around 2009, I would say, around 2009, the company was making $1 million. It got up to making close to $1 million a year. And I kind of looked at that when we filed our taxes, and I was like, wow, I worked 30 years in a routine rut job, and now here I am following my passion of creating something that never existed before, and it got up to $1 million a year. And I says, wow, in 30 years working in a routine rut, I would never see that kind of money. But being a self-leader and getting out of the following mode into a self-integrated mode, my whole life changed, transformed my life. It transformed my living conditions. It transformed the people who worked for us. The money they made was really good money. The people working for us was making the average of $60, $70 an hour. And we went on, and that company did well up until, I guess, around 2010 when, for various reasons, that company got shut down. So it's pretty much like a case study of looking at this material and saying that, wow, this works. If you work it, it'll work. If you follow your passion, you can create the lifestyle that you want, the company that you want, by studying this material and using the self-leader steps to create the business, to create an adventurous lifestyle, because our lifestyle during that time was very adventurous, and we had some ups and downs. We had some, we went down some roads that, was closed off, and we had to back up and go down another way to get it done, because we was doing something we had never done. We was creating something that we had never done. I remember my partner saying, well, you don't know nothing about working in the school system and working in construction at that level. But prior to that, we had a construction company while I was working my job. And we had learned how to do residential, but commercial side, no, we had not done this. So this was a new adventure for us. And the three of us who basically was in the company got together, and we created a nice company, and that company started to grow. So my point is, when you have no doubt and no fear, and you study this literature, and you looking to be in business for yourself, and when you understand the self-leader system, and you understand how you can break out of that following mode, into a self-conscious, integrating, self-leading oneself, then you understand that you can create in your life a most beautiful life for you and your family. And that comes about in such an adventurous way that every day is like exciting. It's like riding a roller coaster. You go up and you go, ah, and then you go down and you be like, but you don't crash. Well, life is the same way. You wake up and you say, oh, wow, how do I do this? What I got to do here? I remember early on we was doing a construction job, and you had to run certain pipes through the walls. Every pipe in a building is the same as every road on the street has its own lanes. And I remember those experienced guys come to us saying, hey, this thing belong in this hole. You got to move this. This shouldn't be here. And you learn and you say, oh, wow. Wow. It becomes a learning experience. It gets your adrenaline going, but you're creating, and the reward, you start to live a wealthy and prosperous life. And that's really what it's about, living a wonderful, prosperous life. And Mark Hamilton's business system shows you the way, and, the examples that he gives you in the self-leader system, and they come out of practical application. They are not no theory that's not based in integrating with reality is what Mark has done, those techniques of which he teaches all of us. And they have been rewarding to me. They have paid off for me and my family. And I'm excited about what I can do with my Friday Night Essence, which I'll talk more about on another video. So, 5 minutes to learn and a lifetime to master. I want to thank you for listening. Have a great day.